Hi everybody and welcome to today's yoga video. Today we've got a short, well-rounded sequence for you that's just going to be a great kind of refresh during the busy holiday season. The only props you'll need are a cushion if you'd like to grab one off the couch. It just helps to make it more comfortable, and of course set up your yoga space so you can have a few minutes of uninterrupted time to focus on yourself. If you'd like to grab your props and get ready, I'll meet you back here in a moment. So to begin, today we're going to sit on a cushion in an easy cross-legged position. This just lifts the hips a little higher, makes it a little bit more comfortable. And to begin, we're going to do a quick body scan down through the main areas of the body to become aware of any areas of tightness or tension. And that's one of the great benefits of yoga. It helps us to increase this awareness of how we're feeling. So if you'd like to, just close the eyes softly, place the hands somewhere where they can gently rest, and begin scanning down from the crown of the head, down through the neck, the shoulders, the spine, the hips, all the way down through the legs to the feet. And just become aware of any areas of tension, and just allow them to soften a little bit. And we'll scan back up through the legs, scan through the knees, the hips, the spine, the shoulders, the neck, all the way up to the crown of the head and the face. Let's take a nice big inhale, filling the body up with air, and as you exhale, just allow the shoulders to drop, feel the face soften, and feel the arms getting a little bit heavier. Let's take another big breath, inhaling deeply, and exhale fully. Good. Drop the chin slowly in towards the chest, open the eyes and wiggle the fingers, and do a few kind of shoulder rolls just to wake up the body a little bit here. Good. Then we're going to do a gentle twist. We're going to take the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the left hip, and gently twist around to the left. Take a nice big inhale, and exhale, switch sides. Left hand to your right knee, sit up nice and tall, inhale. Exhale, twist round to the right. Just a gentle twist, we're not forcing anything. Good, inhale. Exhale, switch sides. We're going to do one more time to each side. Inhale. Exhale, look over your left shoulder, if that feels comfortable. Inhale again. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Good, and inhale, come back to center. So from here, I'd like you to move around into a tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and we'll just do a few rounds of cat-cow breathing, which is a nice stretch for the spine as well. So let's inhale to prepare. Exhale, round the back like a cat, stretching out the back, dropping the head gently between the arms. Good. Inhale, feel the spine moving in the opposite direction, gently look forward, taking the tailbone up towards the sky. Exhale, flexing the spine back into this nice deep cat stretch. Inhale, moving through into cow. Good. Good job. From here, come back to a nice neutral spine. Drop the tailbone over the heels and make your way into a child's pose, taking the knees a little wider, feet together behind you. Stretch the arms out along the mat. Take a nice couple of deep breaths here. Good. And then begin to walk the hands over to the right hand side of the mat, stretching the fingers across the floor, pressing the palms into the ground, feeling a nice deep stretch, maybe more on that left side. To deepen the stretch a little, we're going to kind of roll over to our right and even take the outside edge of the hands into the floor, so the right edge of the right hand, your right ear might make contact with your right bicep. And then roll the hands over to the left a little, taking your left ear to your left bicep. We'll do that one more time to each side. It's a very gentle, subtle difference in the stretch, taking your right ear to your right bicep. Good. And then rolling slowly to the left, left ear to left bicep, lifting the right hand sides of the hands up off the floor, pressing the outside edge on the left of the hands into the floor. Good job. Come back to center, Walk the hands back to the middle and then over to the left, moving the props if you need to. Take a stretch here, pressing the palms into the ground, taking the right hip away from the right hand so you feel a nice stretch in that right hand side. Good. And then begin to subtly and slowly shift to the left. So you're taking your weight more over the left hip, left ear goes to your left bicep. Press the outside edge of the hands into the floor. Good, and then roll over slowly towards the right. So you're pressing the outside edge of the hands into the floor on the right side, right ear to right bicep. Good, and then repeat one more time, slowly shifting the weight to the left edge of the hands pressing into the ground. Good, and then over to the right. Pressing the outside edge of the right hand into the floor as your right ear maybe touches that right bicep. Good. Come back to center and walk the hands back to the middle of the mat. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, come up into your tabletop, and we're going to slowly make our way to downward dog. You may like to just wiggle out the feet for a second here, let the blood flow back through the feet. Tuck the toes, shift your weight back, lift up and back into downward dog. So from here we can pedal out the feet, really press the floor away, lift those hips as high as you can, and just gently sink one heel at a time towards the ground. Keep a little micro bend in the knees and lift the pelvis, tipping the pelvis down towards the ground, kind of forwards. That's it. Pedal the feet. Then we're going to look forward and step the right foot up between the hands, drop the back left knee down and come into a low lunge. We're going to slowly make our way up and then inhale, lift the arms up overhead. From here we're going to take a little twist, taking the right hand behind us. Inhale. Exhale, come back up to center. Good. From here we're going to lean forward and sweep the hands back behind us. Squeeze the back of the arms, stretch the fingers out, and then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, back into the twist. Good. Inhale, come up, and repeat that, coming forward, sweeping the hands back behind you. Pressing to the right foot as you lift up. Good. One more nice big stretch here, and then bring the hands all the way down. Good. We're going to tuck the back right toes here, so you can lift up that back left knee and step into plank. Nice strong plank here, and if you'd like to, you can do the full vinyasa flow, so you can drop the knees, lower the chest to the floor, lift up into a mini cobra, and then lift up and make your way back to downward dog. Pedaling out the feet again, just nice and slowly, as you feel comfortable, keeping a micro bend in the knees, lifting the hips up and back as you press the floor away with the hands. Let's look forward and step the left foot up between the hands. Drop the right knee down, place the right foot back on the floor, and then make your way up to a low lunge, lifting the arms up overhead with a nice inhale. Exhale into a twist, and just a gentle twist here, coming back up. Inhale, exhale, we're going to fold forward and sweep the arms back behind us, stretching those fingers away, and then come up with an inhale into a low lunge, and then exhale into the twist again. Good. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, folding forward, sweeping the hands back behind you. Inhale, coming up. Good. Inhale here, nice big stretch up towards the sky. Good. And bring the hands all the way down and press them down to the floor. Tuck the right toes under, lift up that back right leg. Slide back into plank again, and again we'll do a little vinyasa flow. So you can drop the knees, lower your chest to the ground, stretch up and roll up into an upward dog. Good, and make your way to downward dog as you feel comfortable, pedaling out the feet. Good, and then we're going to look forward and step the right foot up between the hands and make our way into a warrior three. So we're going to step and balance on our right leg. Lift the back left leg up, keeping the hips parallel, and come into a nice balance with hands in a prayer position at your heart center. Kick the back left heel away. Keep a micro bend in that right knee. Stand nice and strong. And then we're going to bring the hands back down to the ground. You can bend that right knee. Now we're going to move into half moon. So we're going to keep the right hand on the floor, kick that left heel away, Turning the toes out to the side, bring your left hand to the left hip, and you can stay here if you'd like to. Release the left hand up towards the ceiling, coming into a half moon pose. Good. Press the left shoulder back behind you a little bit, keep that right leg nice and strong, and then slowly bring the left hand down, left hand to the floor, bend the right knee, bend the left knee, and come back to standing. Let's sweep the arms up overhead, take a nice big stretch here. Inhale, exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. And then we're going to come to warrior three on our second side. So we're going to sweep that right leg out behind us. Keep the toes pointing down towards the floor. Hips is parallel, but a little bend in that left knee, and bring your hands into a prayer position at your heart center. Kick the left heel away, stay nice and strong, through the hips, through the leg, and think of the crown of the head reaching forward as the right heel reaches back. Take a nice inhale, exhale, slowly bring the hands down and bend that left knee. And we're going to move into half moon, so kick the right heel away. Left hand stays on the floor, just kind of to the left of your left foot. Bring the right hand to your right hip. Reach the right hand up towards the ceiling if you like. Stretch through the right hand, stretch through the right heel, turn the toes out to the side, and press the right shoulder back a fraction. Good. Smile and breathe. Good. And bring the right hand down, bring the right knee down, bend the right foot, and bring the feet together. Come into a forward fold. Bend the knees if you like, dropping the head towards the ground, and sweep up into a nice big inhale, hands overhead, exhale, hands to heart center. Take a nice big breath. Inhale deeply, exhale fully. Good. Let's sweep our arms up overhead, exhale, fold forward. Let's rise up into a halfway lift, exhale, fold again. We're just going to make our way down to the ground. And this can be where the cushion comes in handy. You can lay down on the ground. We're just going to hug our right knee in towards our chest. And then switch, hug the left knee in towards the chest. Switch again, hug the right knee in. And take a little spinal twist, taking the knee over to the left as you look out over your right arm. Good. And then switch sides. Stretch the right leg away, hug the left knee in, and then draw that left knee over to the right as you stretch the left arm out along the ground. Good, take a nice big inhale here. Exhale fully, and then come back to center. Just to end the class, come into a happy baby, taking the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling, pressing the palms over the arches. And you can hang out here, you can rock from left to right. You can even kind of pedal the feet, you can make it quite active, kick the feet up, draw the hands down. Good. And then slowly release. Stretch the legs out along the mat, bring the hands down to the ground. Back of the hands just resting gently on the floor, closing the eyes. Let's scan through the body just as we did at the beginning of class. And notice any differences and notice how we're feeling now. So scanning from the crown of the head down through the neck, the back, the shoulders, all the way down through the legs, all the way down to the tips of the toes, and slowly working back up through the shins, the knees, the quads, the hamstrings, the hips, the glutes, the back, the ribs, the neck, the face, the jaw. And just take a nice big inhale and exhale fully. Repeat that process, inhaling deeply. With the exhale, let the body melt into the floor. Just taking a few moments to soak up this yoga practice. and you are more than welcome to stay here for a few minutes if you'd like to. Enjoy a nice relaxation in the savasana pose. But whenever you're ready, let's begin to slowly move. So bending the knees one at a time up towards you. Place the feet on the floor and roll over onto your right hand side, bringing the hands to the ground. Push your hands into the floor to make your way up to sitting. And you can sit on your cushion again here, just on the mat. And just for the end of our practice today, let's bring our hands into a prayer position. And be grateful for this time. Be grateful for this holiday season with our friends and family. Thank you for being here today. The athlete in me honours the athlete in you.